Hello, and welcome back to the Long Dark, Interloper Edition, Episode 2. When we left off, we had taken care of many of our needs except for our starvation. We have a strong bit of fog outside, but the weather has gone up a little bit. Just seeing if I have located a sewing kit, and I have not, because I want to repair this wool scarf. Much of my clothing is in decent shape. You can see it's all pretty much in good condition. The t-shirt could use a little bit of a repair, but the scarf, I really want to repair the scarf. So we're going to need a sewing kit for that, but I also want to spend this time, since I'm currently warm while I'm here, and we're going to open the safe. So we'll go kind of quick with this first one. Maybe. No, we're over. There we go. Over halfway. We'll just do it nice and steady. Listen for the tumblers. Oh, so tedious. I'm tempted to travel, even though it's foggy. I know this area rather well, and as long as the temperature is good, I'm considering going to the Riken. But I might want to go get a deer first, actually. I know there's a deer over by the truck that ran off the road near the waterfall. And I might just go start a fire there and try to get us some deer. Now that I have a hacksaw, I can actually harvest the deer. There we go.
This will come in handy.
Another scarf. Okay, it's also in bad condition. A hoodie. Okay, let's take a look here. We got a shirt or a hoodie. Hoodie gives us more wind protection, more water protection. Not a whole lot different on the temperature. It's pretty negligible. I think we're going to wear it though. Or rather, I think we're going to wear the so we're going to wear the hoodie on the outside. Yep, and the sweatshirt on the inside. That's how we'll do that. Although, to be fair, no, actually, I think that's the wrong way to do it because the sweatshirt is in better condition. Yeah, it makes sense to have the hoodie on the outside, but yeah. No, we do want the scarf on the inside. What's the other one? The other one's not as good. Okay. All right, that's fine. We'll break them down for cloth later. Let's go check the weather. Because I don't think I could spend time breaking some stuff down. Let's see. What do we have for fuel for the fire? We have not a lot. We have some matches. We don't have a lot of fuel. We need more sticks and such. Let's go check the weather outside. Because we are fully warm. We're a little tired, but see, it's actually very warm outside right now. Yeah, in fact, it's incredibly warm outside, so we are going to try to make use of this time as much as possible and travel. Now, I could go to the deer that I know is over there by the waterfall. I feel like I did check the body. Man, minus 6C. That's actually a pretty good break. The fog is rolling in, though. It is getting foggier. I don't want to use up too much of our fatigue sprinting, or too much of our energy level. I don't want to incur fatigue while sprinting. It's not really necessary just yet. I feel like I did check this body, and I did pick up the feathers and such, but I just want to double check. Nope, okay. This is good. Minus 6C. We could actually stay out here quite a while. A little hungry, but that's to be expected in the beginning. I hear something walking around out here. I'm hoping it's just these deer. Kind of wishing I had a bow. But not much we can do about that. I'm gonna make these deer all run around like crazy. I have nothing to get you with. It's meal on wheels, and it's just running around. But normally there are some saplings on this island here. Let me check and just make sure I did get those feathers. Okay, alright. Some rabbits, but I'm looking for... Well, let's go over here. There's normally some saplings. There we go, some sticks. That's good. I like coming over here because there are no wolves. Generally, I don't find wolves over this direction. Oh, but I usually do find some saplings, and there's normally a dead deer and or a body over here. Which, if that's the case, it's not a big deal. We haven't really lost too much temperature yet, and we're going to get it back when we make a fire, because we are going to make a fire next to a deer if we find one. More sticks, very important. I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth. This weather is actually really good for traveling and getting stuff done. Oh, sadly though, I don't see anything over here. Well, so now we have a choice. We can look around the rest of this island, or we can go to where we know a deer is. Tough call indeed. I think I might just continue looking for now since I'm here. The weather is, we dropped a degree. But we have this deer, we have these deer around me, so any predators that come around will chase the deer over me. So they're kind of like nature's blockers. They will keep me protected. Especially with the rabbits too. Well, this place is wildlife central over here. This would be a really great place to settle up at. Alright, I hate to waste any more time over here, because I feel like it's going to be a wash. Yep, I don't see anything at all. Alright, so then we're gonna go back towards where we know the deer is, which is what I should have done. Yeah, hindsight 2020. Alright, we are gonna... No, we should save our energy. We're already feeling drained. We have 4 hours of daylight remaining. We're very much going to have enough fatigue to sleep through the night, I suspect. But that's because we were off to an awkward start with starting in the middle of the night. That's always kind of tricky to manage. Like literally the middle of the night. What do we have here? Sticks. This is good. Some lichen, some mushrooms. We're going to go ahead and get all of this. There's not much of a wind out. The wind block only takes it down a degree. So it's rather calm. These are calories though. Calories and hydration when you make the tea. No saplings, no bodies, no nothing. That's kind of disappointing. So we can go in the ship, or we can go for the deer. Let's go for the ship. Let's use the good weather to go into the ship.
I gotta warm up somehow.
Because the ship is actually very cold. it does not, the ship does not warm up much at all. Planks, no, requires a hatchet to break down. The ship is actually very
I'm
cold
gonna need to rest soon.
based on the weather outside, so it's really only worth exploring. Another wool scarf. This one's in better condition, so we are going to put that one on. Yep. And check this body. So you need good weather to check the ship. So I think we could do that, because even if the weather is moderately colder, not full-blown blizzard, but even if it's a little colder, you can in fact you know, set up a fire next to a deer and still be okay. All of these crates and stuff. So we're almost above freezing now. Almost. Very close, but we can't really see anything. This is going to hinder us significantly. We could... I think we're going to have to light a torch. We have a flare. Nope, let's light the torch. Alright. And we'll just try to make as best use of this as possible. There we go, frozen angler, painkillers. No, don't extinguish. All stuff we needed, and then what we can do is we can use the torch to make a fire at the deer. Because I'm still going to try and do that. Reclaimed wood, that's good. Coal, I'm going to leave the coal here for when we're ready to use the furnace. We're going to need a lot of coal to make use of the furnace. We don't have the heavy hammer yet, but when we do find it, we're going to need more coal than what they have here. So there's no point taking the coal out of here to bring it somewhere else, because we want it to be here when we need it. It'll be just that much more that we have to carry along with us. So we got a book, that's good. Some sardines, okay. Alright, let's leave the Riken. Okay, the torch still has quite a bit of duration on it. I don't want to waste it. So we're going to be very quick. I'm going to check the upper floor here. And then we're going to go take it and use the torch to start a fire. Excellent, okay. And this torch will help us in case we have a run-in with any big bad wolves. Alright. Let's go to the deer now. So now at this point I think we will run. Just to keep our torch as in good of shape as possible. It's not too cold. The torch is actually keeping us a little warmer than we would normally be. We're going to need these sticks. No, don't extinguish that torch. Not yet. Alright, so we're going to come here to the deer. We're going to use this torch to start a fire. There we are. Some more feathers. Okay. So now here's how we're going to do this. Fire right here. Torch to start it. Tinder and a book. Start fire. 80% chance of success, but the most important thing is we needed the torch to fully search the Riken, and we're using the torch to start the fire. So we're kind of saving a match. Which is what we want to do as much as possible. Emphasis on as much as possible. It's not always going to be possible, but when it is, this is the best way to do it. Come on, hopefully this works. Okay, and now we extinguish the torch. There we go, and we save the torch. No, don't light it. Just put everything away. Ugh. No, no, no. Don't light the... Here, just... Oh, man. Stop. No, stop it. There we go. Okay. Oof, that was a little bothersome. We'll put you on. I think we're going to need... Well, I don't know if the wind is going to change. Did we not get a hacksaw? I could have sworn we... No, we found a pry bar. We did not find a hacksaw. Okay, that's fine. So then what we're going to do is we're going to thaw the deer out, and then we're going to use our bare hands. So let's get that stuff away. There we go. I had to find the right button. I don't want to be walking around with my matches like that. Okay, let's just hang out next to the fire. The deer is frozen. Let's add some more sticks. That'll work. Get the temperature up. We're already thawing out the deer, so now let's make some more water. Melt some snow. And then we'll boil it. For some reason I thought we had a hacksaw. And I'm thinking back in my head, it was the pry bar that we found on the tool shelf.
So...
Not the same thing. Not at all. But as long as the deer thaws out, yes, we can use our hands now. So we'll harvest the meat, 19 minutes with our bare hands. It takes time, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so it's going to be 2 hours to harvest the guts and the hide. So let's see, we're going to need 2 hours of fire. So we'll do that and that. And then we're going to want to cook it afterwards, so probably give us a little bit more. All right, let's do... All right, let's do just the guts for now. As long as the weather doesn't turn on us, we're still nice and toasty here by our fire. We are going to need to drink some water. Alright, we've got about an hour left to harvest the hide. I'm going to go ahead and cook this rancid venison right now. Try to get it to a better state. Cooked up to gamey, 69%. That's not bad. Got an hour left on the fire. The hide will take 40 minutes with our bare hands. Let's do that while the weather is cooperating. And it appears like the temperature is dropping. So we've got 38 minutes. We're about out of fuel though. Let's go ahead and we'll add a couple of sticks because I want to make some tea. Have enough for the one, and then we're going to melt more water. I really would like to have more water than this, but we're kind of out of fuel at this point. I don't want to burn my last 2 sticks or my last reclaimed wood. Yeah, because we're going to have to get back to bed. We're going to have to get to bed soon, so... I'd say we've made pretty good use of this fire. We're not gonna get much better than that. Snow. It's starting to snow. Alright, we're gonna take a brand out of the fire and we're gonna get back to the processing plant and sleep for the night. We just need to find more deer like that. Hopefully this brand will protect us from any wolves that are wandering around. It's a little cold, but not too worried about the cold. We were nice and warm by the fire. And we're going to be nice and warm in our bed, hopefully. These wonderful bits of clothing we found. So one of the nice things is we're fully covered. Our head and our hands are covered, so we're not going to get at risk for frostbite easily. Unless those parts of our clothing become wet and start to freeze. Which in a light snow, I don't think we have a problem of. Temperature is dropping, though. Which is to be expected. The sun went down. It's a far cry from a blizzard, though. Just this light little snow. So now we've checked the Riken off our list and the little island. We're going to have to spend more time on the mainland now. Probably searching the caves and the church and some of the vehicles. And that's gets a little more dicey. That's where all the aggressive wildlife can be found. Oh, come on. Don't argue with me. Just go. Ugh. So tired, can't even climb up the rock. The same rock we always used to come in this place. Alright. Probably pretty safe to say we're done with this brand. There is one locked locker in the lighthouse, but I can't really justify going all the way back there for that. That seems like big waste of time, personally. We can spend some time breaking down chairs for fuel tomorrow, but first we're going to sleep. Get a 5C bonus, that's good. But before we sleep, let's do some management here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put down, we're going to drop our guts and our deer hide and get those curing right away. Then, because we don't have a can opener yet, no can opener, we're going to go ahead and eat this deer meat. Might as well. It's 511 calories. And then after that, we're going to eat... Oh, did we not find a granola bar or anything? We did not. Well, then I guess we are gonna, well, we could eat these sardines, but they're kind of bad quality. We'll be taking a chance. But we need the calories. Food poisoning. Son of a gun. It's not good. Not good at all. We do have the reishi tea. And now we need to rest for 10 hours. So, let's rest for 10 hours. I mean, if we're going to get food poisoning, I guess it's better to get it now. I guess I could have not eaten the sardines. So we overcame the food poisoning. But now we find ourselves at a position where our condition did not go up. It is the next day. Would be really nice to...
Oh, I need to find food.
Would be really nice to find a can opener. Let's see, what can we eat? We don't have enough rose hips to make tea. We made our only mushroom tea, so we've got pinnacle peaches and some dog food. They're also not in very good shape. Let's spend some time breaking the stuff down here. And, sounds kind of...
I need something to eat.
Sounds kind of windy outside. I'm not very excited about the prospect of going outside. It says question mark hours of daylight left. I'm pretty sure that means we're in a blizzard. Yes, we are. Okay. Or at least a winter storm. So travel's not going to be a thing. That's fine. We do have some canned goods. Let's just continue breaking down chairs for now then. We've got a lot of this reclaimed wood. Alright, 9 hours of daylight left. Still sounds windy though. Let's check the weather. So it's minus 12 in a wind block, or in a windbreak. Minus 18 out of the wind. That's not too bad. We might try to travel in that, actually. So let's come up with a plan where we would go. I would think we need to go to the cave and try the cave out. The cave could have some of the tools we need. I think we should leave the guts and the hide here until we are ready to go. Let's see how many matches we're rocking. We still got 20 matches. I think we'll give the weather a little bit of a chance to improve. We'll harvest some of these crummy pieces of clothing for some cloth. And then where's the other scarf? This scarf is no good. We're going to harvest this one. Don't really have a sewing kit to improve them. So kind of at the mercy of that. All right, we're going to leave this stuff here to continue curing. We need a bit more food. And a hacksaw is really what we need. All right, let's hydrate. Look at that water. We're already going through that water so fast. It's okay. We're going to make a fire. We're probably going to need a fire to warm up once we get to where we're going. Okay, so it's minus 11 out of the wind, minus 16. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's enough that we can handle it. We're gonna sprint, so we're not exposed to the weather for very long. Let's check our truck here. Nothing there. Visors. Nope. Back of the truck. Nothing. And the guard hut is up here this way. Alright. Just going to expedite and be as fast as possible. If we find another deer, though, that's going to be what we go for. We will definitely start another fire with the deer. Okay. Nothing in the front seat, the back seat. Nothing. Yep, getting a little cold, a little bit. The trunk is locked, but we have a pry bar. That's one good thing we have going for us. Nothing. Okay. Let's check the guard hut. Oh, normally there's first aid in here. There we go. I don't know why I was looking at the ceiling.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Painkillers. Better than a sharp stick in the eye. So we're going to need to go to the cave, but we're also going to need these sticks. I don't want to be so fast that I pass over stuff we need. We need sticks really bad. Okay, there's a wolf down there. I'm more worried about the bear that frequents in this area. I mean, the wolves, I am worried about the wolves too. I'm not trying to act like I'm not. But there is a bear that sometimes hangs out up in this corner over here.
I can't feel my hands.
And I don't want any part of that at all. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's pretty far away. I think we got lucky. No wildlife here really to mess with us, so we're going to take our time and get all these sticks. Yes, yes, look at all these sticks. This is good. Sticks are great fuel and even better fire starting fuel. What I don't see though.
I'm gonna die.
Yep, at risk for hypothermia. Boy, there's just a lot of stuff they don't give you on Interloper difficulty. There's almost always a body over here, or maybe even some saplings. Just none of that. None of that at all. Okay, alright. Don't worry, we're going to get out of the cold here in just a moment. After we get all of this stuff, I don't want to waste any of it. We're going to need everything we can get. Okay, It's probably as good as it's going to get. Let's go inside. Check this. Nope. Nope. All right. Let's go in the abandoned mine. Check our temperature. It's plus 4C, so at least we'll be warming up. A little bit of starvation, but we're not going to be cold. So now the decision is to make a flare, or to light the flare, or to make a torch. If I make a torch and I don't end up turning the torch into a fire starting device, it's kind of a waste. But the flare, I feel like, is an emergency. I think we should save the torch and the match. Let's go ahead and we're going to use the torch for this one. Because I don't have any plans right away to start a fire. But we are going to grab some of this coal. So we're going to need it if and when we go to the Riken. So what we won't want it here in this cave. It's not doing anybody any good in here. But it is heavy, so we're going to have to watch our weight. What do we have here? Newsprint, hacksaw, that's very good. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was hoping to find in here. Alright, I don't want to dilly-dally and use up the flare. Plus the flare is warming us up a good bit. Let's see what our weight is. Now we still got a little bit of weight. We can afford to carry some more coal. We're going to come all the way through the cave to the other side. Yep, we're going to bring all this coal with us. Probably drop it off at the processing plant. Okay, that is the way out. So let's see what is over here. A whole lot of, there we go, more coal. Still doing good on the weight. Alright, we're going to run. We're going to expedite now. Oh, we didn't even need the most of the flare. That's okay. That's okay. We don't know if we're going to run into wildlife when we come out of here. So if we do, we'll have a little something to possibly give them enough pause that we'll be able to duck back into the cave. Alright, let's leave the mine. Oh, I would love to find another deer, to be honest. Oh, all these sticks, though. We're going to take those. Those. Yep. Definitely going to pick up all the sticks we can find. Let's look for birds. That's what we should be doing. It's not too warm. It's not too cold outside either. It really isn't. Saplings. I see some saplings. Yep, we're going to go for those. No wolves. No wolves. Look both ways. Okay. Oh, that's right. My saplings. Green maple saplings. Okay, well, that'll be how we make our bow. Not the arrows. I hear birds, I just don't see them. We need to find where the birds are. Look at all these sticks. This is great. What was that? Oh, hypothermia risk came back. Okay. That's okay. We're getting a lot of fuel. We're going to be able to burn a fire for a while and do everything we need with it, which is great. It is absolutely wonderful. I feel a little bit safer and a little bit warmer with this flare going. We need to find some birds is what we need. Okay, birds coming from this direction. Let's fly over this way, or let's head over this way. Nope. No, 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 no. I don't want anything to do with these wolves. Let's go back up to towards the cave and see if there is a path we can take up here. Yes, yes, this is what we want. I'd like to, yes, head to the church. That's what we'll do. We'll head on over to the church after we check up here. Well, nothing of value there, no birds. Some mushrooms. These are important. Torch is going out. I would like to be in the church before the torch goes out, or the flare. So we might have to run. Condition is getting down in the 30s. It's not good. Yep, torch is done. I think we can go ahead and just get rid of that for now. Get some more mushrooms. You know, it would be really great is if we could get some birch saplings. That would be just fantastic. Then we could start curing both the kinds of wood we need. But we're gonna have to do some management of our condition. We're gonna have to eat as much as we are able to tonight when we rest, and hopefully, and cook it all, and hopefully not get food poisoning again. The plan was to recover quite a bit of condition as we slept through the night, but alas, that was not the case. What we got here? Feathers, that's good. No other deer carcass. Wow, I was really hoping to get another deer carcass and get some more guts. We have 2 guts going. We'll be able to make some rabbit snares once those are fully cured. Let's get out of the cold. What do we have? Frontier shooting guide? Might as well burn it. On Interloper difficulty, there is no rifle. You will never find a rifle anywhere on Interloper, so that means the rifle shooting guide is really just glorified firewood. And we'll use it as such, so we'll have no reason to, because in our journal here you'll see, in our journal, our skills, archery is different than firearms. So yes, what we need is archery, and there'll be no benefit to getting better with firearms. And I think this is the point at which we are going to start a fire. Alright. I don't think we're going to go back to the lighthouse. Just make sure I'm not missing anything underneath any of these pews. Alright. We're going to go ahead and start our fire now. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to light my torch, because there's a 100% chance to light my torch. Then I'm going to try to light this fire barrel with the torch. In fact, we're going to use the Frontier Shooting Guide because we have no need for it. Yes, I know I haven't completed researching that book. Heresy, you say? No, not really. Not really. There's just not much of a point in holding on to it. Now, the Frozen Angler, we are going to read that. Oh, no. Okay, see, but now, here's the thing. We get to try again with the same torch, still have only used 1 match. So instead of trying to do the fire over and over again with a match, you simply light the torch, and then you try multiple times to light the fire with your torch. Therefore, you only ever spent 1 match on the fire. That being the case, there's no need to use the accelerant, because we're still, for many failed attempts, only going to have consumed 1 match. I guess for that reason, I probably should have held on to the book, but I didn't want to use up all our tinder either. Now, we extinguish the torch. and we save it for next time. Okay, so we're not going to burn the coal. We're going to save that. Oof, we are going to burn some of these sticks, though. Get our temperature up. Okay, we're going to cook these banged up peaches. Unfortunately, we're going to have to smash the can as we don't have a can opener. But we need to get warmed up and fed. 24% was lost. That's sad. Gotta do what you gotta do. But they are warm. They will warm us up. And we will drop this flare now. Okay, so we've gotten out of the condition depreciating state. We're still not in a good way, 19% condition. We're going to make darn sure that we don't get food poisoning tonight. But we also need to get our water going here. So we're going to melt about 3 liters, or melt snow into about 3 liters of water, and then we're going to boil it. And now we're going to have to consider going back. Now that we're fully warm and, well, see, I almost think we should make more water. How much time do we have? 34 minutes. We could add one of you. Yep. And we could try to... We'll melt 1 more liter of water. We are still really hungry. That is a thing. But we're not going to eat until it's time to sleep. Our condition goes up very slowly while we're awake. It goes up much faster while we're sleeping. So now we have 4.56 liters of water. That's really good. Let's cook up some of this reishi tea. We have painkillers. Now we have a natural antibiotic as well. In fact, we're going to cook another one, which is going to use up some of our water, but that's okay. That's why we made a bunch. Alright, let's take our brand. And let's get back. What do we have up here?
So hungry.
Is this maple or birch? This looks like maple. We're gonna take it anyways. Pick up some of these sticks that we lost. Gotta keep our supply of sticks very high. Woo! That rabbit gave me a bit of a jump scare. Woo! I'm scared of a bunny. I mean, you don't know. Perhaps it was the Vorpal rabbit. Okay. Get our sticks. Another rabbit. Man, I gotta set some snares out. So if we can make it long enough for those guts to be cured, I know some good places to set up some of these rabbit snares. I do. We still don't have a sewing kit to be able to repair. No. Do not throw your brand down in the snow. Good night. We still don't have a sewing kit to That's going to be frustrating. A sewing kit to repair our clothing that is damaged. Oh, we're approaching. We're over capacity because we're tired. All right, let's just get on back then. We won't worry about that anymore. We are going to stop for these mushrooms. I know I just said we're not going to worry about anything anymore, but mushrooms are calories, and we need all the calories we can get. We need to be able to get a good night's sleep with a full belly. And look at that time. I can see I've already run really long on this episode. So I do apologize for that. It's difficult to stop, you know, when you're making good progress. And this game really lends itself to that whole, oh, just a little bit further mentality. So we'll put our brand down. It is done. But as soon as I get back, I'm not going to leave us out here in the fog. Once I get back to the processing plant and get us ready for bed, then I will wrap up the episode. Oh, the fog. Oh, the fog. I don't like this. I don't hear any wolves, though. I don't hear any howling. I watched just because I said that. No. No wolves. So we're going to get back to our home away from home. We're going to fill our bellies with some of this wet dog food. And we have a hacksaw now, so 3 maple saplings, no birch. That's fine. We don't have a hammer to make arrowheads. I'm not super worried about that. What I'd like to find is another deer. Yeah, we'll see. We'll hold our breath and wait for that to happen. Okay, so we don't know how much daylight is left. We are going to drop these 3 maple saplings, and I'm going to, underneath our bed, put all of our coal. That'll help. I think that's it for now. We're going to carry everything else on us. Yeah. Okay. So that'll be where we wrap up the episode. This has been the Long Dark Interloper episode 2. I know we ran pretty long. I do apologize for that. I'll try to watch the clock better in the future. But I hope you had fun watching nonetheless. I definitely had fun playing. So come back next time and check us out. But until then, take care.